Derby Day is about hope,
I think it's about hope.
hopefulness.
My most hopeful play, A Glimmer of Hope.
The play is about, I'm sure they've said the play is about hope a lot, right?
No, we probably shouldn't do that. It's violent and it's gross.
That sounds brutal, but kind of like a punch in the mouth or the stomach.
In this world, which is a very violent world.
And there's going to be some really deep, horrifying, heartfelt moments.
Derby Day is about family. It's about three brothers
Who meet on the day of their father's funeral at the Arkansas Derby.
Was really intrigued with this idea of kind of following one family. And following a family that's really kind of fractured.
I played Johnny Ballard, who was the youngest of the three Ballard boys, and Johnny just got out of jail.
I played Ned. I'm the middle child. Ned seems to have the biggest chip on his shoulder. You know, he'll be the first to swear and take a sip and throw a punch, you know.
And Frank is the older brother with money who comes to basically pay for the funeral of his dad.
My character's name is Becky, and she is the waitress at the Oaklawn Derby in Arkansas. Becky has a hard time with men. She's had a really hard time with men in the past.
They have waited 2 weeks to have this funeral until the Derby arrived.
And we kind of track their relationship as we follow them betting on the horses throughout the day, in hopes of, you know, attaining a better life. And they're really trying to reconnect, and they're all
Suffer under this legacy of violence from their father, their abusive father. And you know, they each in their own ways are trying to get away from that, trying to
break this cycle of violence and break these familiar roles that are put upon everybody.
The brotherly relationship of these three guys is so funny and so brutal.
They say horrific things to each other, but these are things that kind of need to be said.
Family secrets revealed, old sibling rivalries are rehashed, and the family unit that they have threatens to become permanently fractured.
I think there's going to be a lot of laughs.
My favorite line from the play is, "I know things about flowers make you shit your pants, Frank."
Texas is like Arkansas except with toothbrushes.
So my hope that people would see the play and first of all enjoy it.
This play's such a good journey. It's a really funny ride.
But there's really this idea of this family maybe actually kind of surviving the day and moving on and being a little bit closer than they were before.
Because only in families do you actually have the ability to say the worst things to people and do the most horrible things to them and have it somehow turn out okay.
I want the audience to come away with a sense that they just witnessed a story that was unique and new, and so, you know, something that they wouldn't have seen anywhere else. I want them to feel things for these characters that they didn't expect themselves to feel at the start of this play.
A sense of really knowing these men, of knowing this family, and of hoping that they have a future together.
But I'd hope they think about their own families as well in terms of the things that they keep from their families. Maybe they'll judge themselves as well a little bit, which is always kind of the goal of every play you write, I think.
And I think the audiences are going to leave having had this immensely exhilarating experience, similar to the experience you would have if you actually were at a horse race.